All right, continue with question number 3. Hector buys a used car with an odometer reading of 42,450 miles. After the first month, the mileage shows an increase of 5%. After the second month, the mileage increases 4% more from the first month. Okay. What is the odometer reading on Hector's car after the first 2 months? Okay. All right. Very good. So this actually is going to be a two-part question, right? First, we have to calculate the first percent, find out whatever we end up at, and then find the next percent increase. Okay. I'll tell you right now. Let's see. Yeah, we can do that. I'm looking right now. I'm just doing some mental math. It's not increasing a lot, right? But it is increasing. So mentally, we can get rid of a few of these answer choices, right? Um, all of them are increased. There's nothing smaller than 42,450. That's good. But C and D are so huge. Like we're talking minuscule percent. We're talking 5%, right? If I drew that out, remember each of these little squares is 10%. So that's a tiny change. It's not going to go from 42,000 to 80,000 something or 90,000, right? So we can get rid of those. They're way outside of our thing. All right. These two choices are really close together. So I'm thinking we have to do some actual math and not just estimation. Okay, we can do it. I'm going to go ahead and use, let's see, my UPSI strategy. I already did a couple strategies there, right? Eliminated wrong answer choices. I need to find the final odometer reading. Hmm? Right, okay. Let's see, let's start with the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my 10 long bar. And one of the reasons I like this strategy is it lets me think while I'm drawing this, okay? And it makes me really put my thoughts into pictures. I'm the kind of guy who benefits from that a lot. Um, and I'm thinking, okay, let's see. I'm starting out at 42,450. And my first thought is, what is 10% of that? Okay, I want to find 5%, but let's find 10% first. Okay, so 10%, remember 10%, it's really easy to find. You just shift your decimal, you write down the whole thing, and then you shift your decimal place one over time. So it's going to be right there, 4,245. All right. Now I just want 5%. Well, 5% is actually really easy to find too, right? 5%. 5% is half of 10%, right? 5 fingers is half of 10 fingers. 5 cupcakes is half of 10 cupcakes. So 5% is going to be half of your 10%. So let's see, that'd be a 2,122 about. Oop, I put the wrong number down. 2,122.5 to be exact. Right? Just divided that in half. Okay? Okay, so it's going to go up. This is an increase, right? So my second bar would go up by 5%, which would look like this. It's not very much of an increase, like I said before, but it is an increase of 2,000 miles. So I mean, it's not a lot percent-wise, but it's still quite a bit of miles, right? So let's add that up there. That gets added to this. So let's see, that'd be 43,000. 43,000. I'm trying to do this. No, 44,000. Add my things, okay? 44,572.5. 44,572.5. Okay? All right. Now this is my new bar. Now I want to increase 4% from that. Okay, so I need to take this number now as my new number. I'm going to rewrite it because I messed up the first time. 44,572.5. Let's find 4% of that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and find 10% because that's the simplest thing to do. That would be 4,45725, but my decimal's now in front of the 2 instead of in front of the 5. I don't want 10%. I want 4%. Well, let's see. I could do a couple different ways. I could find, let's do this. Let's find 5%. Because that's, you just divide by 2 like we did before. Let's see, that'd be 2, 2, 28.625. Okay. And 1%, we'll do 1% too. 1% is real easy to find because that's 10%. You write down the same thing, but you move over the decimal one place. Okay. It's the same as 10%, but I shift my decimal over. So 445.725. Okay. And now 4% is easy to find because 4% is 5 minus 1, right? 4 is 5 minus 1. So 4% is 2,228.628 minus 445.725. And so what I get is, let's see here. Um, 1,782.9. Okay. All right. I'm going to take that. It's an increase. I add it to this guy over here, and I should get my answer. We're almost there. 1,782.9. I'm going to add those together. 5 plus 9 is 4. Hey, I'm done. It's got to be answer choice B. It's the only one that ends with a 0.4. But we'll just check it out, make sure I'm right. Carry the 1, that's 5. 5, carry the 1, 3, carry the 1, 6, and 4. 46,355.4, and that is answer choice B. All right, we got it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, really. If you can find 10% of a number, 5% of the number, you just divide it in 2. Now, I did it in my head up here, and I was dividing by 2, right? I was thinking, what's half of 4? What's half of 2? What's half of 4? What's half? If you can't do that, just do it out by hand. There's no problem with doing that way. So it wasn't too bad. And again, with the mental estimation, I'm just getting rid of the last 2 choices because those are way far off. Okay, we could at least get it down to 50-50 chance again. Okay, perfect. See you next video.